quickly, I have read, because I'm a fairly young legislator, the youngest at the Senate, I've always read about detention without trial. But I actually feel that, and I actually know that today I have tasted detention without trial, because on our own motion, we walked to the DCI out of the summons that I had given to 2 of our colleagues. And once we got in there, we have sat there from the introductions that we made, and from the point that the client or the 2 colleagues said that they want to exercise the right to remain silent. We have been sitting at the DCI since 7 in the morning until now. It's going to 6 in the evening. So that's about more than 12 hours just seated doing nothing. And more punishing is that we were restricted in our movement. We walked voluntarily. We could not be allowed to even go out. We have not taken water. We have not taken tea. We have not taken anything the whole day. And I actually feel that this country has gone back to very, very dark days that I never enjoyed myself in my adulthood. I've never seen anybody detained without trial, with a court order that has an anticipatory bail that you cannot arrest this person. So now, since they could not arrest the 2 of the colleagues, they decided to punish us by telling us that investigations are ongoing. We were speaking about amongst ourselves. The DCI, from the director, the person who has just told us that we have no case to answer or we have nothing to say, they have not engaged us the whole day. Just they were telling us that we are waiting for further orders. The next officer comes and tells us we are waiting for further orders. Another officer comes and tells us we are waiting for further orders. Another officer comes and tells us we are waiting for further orders. Until the director himself of serious crime came and told us, we are so sorry that we have been keeping you for this long. We don't think that there is any reason to hold you here. That was 5:30. There's any reason to hold you here. We allow you to go home. We shall call you next time that we require you. And they had specifically told us to come at 7. If indeed they knew that they have to consult many people, they would have told us to go to Parliament. We would have gone to Parliament, would have done our legislative job, and then would have come back here at 4, 5, 6, because there was nothing exactly that was ongoing. So this country is going back to very, very dark days. In fact, it cannot be the days of Uhuru Kenyatta. They cannot be the days of Mwai Kibaki. This country is going back to the days of Daniel Moi. And I want to imagine that President William Ruto wants to walk in the direction and in the footsteps of Daniel Moi. That is why he was fighting you, the media. I mean, what wrong had you committed by just coming to try and cover these proceedings? And I would actually want to say, had you not been here, I want to imagine that we would not have even been allowed to go home. The reason why we have been allowed to go home is because they knew that we are still here and you're waiting for us and you have to report to the people back there. So we want to thank the people on the social media, we want to thank the people of Kiambu, the people of Mount Kenya, the people of Kenya who have stood strong and who have pointed to these excesses and the powers that are being exercised by the government and President William Ruto, because the DCI was here and they're saying they are consulting a higher authority. In my opinion, the highest authority that would be consulting then would be William Ruto, because if the decision was to be made by the DCI, he was here in the morning, he would have made that decision and would have gone home. There's nothing that we have said for the 11 or 12 hours that we have sat in that boardroom. We have not said anything. We have not been asked anything. We were just seated there. At least they would even have given us water to keep us busy or to even keep us alive. But nothing. When it is 5:30, we are now told to go home. Finally, I have said that I want to reiterate and buttress this particular point. If the intent is to intimidate us so that they can test our resolve, I want to commit that our resolve is extremely deep. Even if they locked us in, even if they took us to the police station, even if they had to produce us in court, even if they have to prefer charges, fabricated charges, because I actually imagine that in that charge sheet, they should not have written attempted murder. The only way it would have been written, it would be attempted suicide. It cannot be murder, because you cannot kill yourself. You cannot hire goons to come and kill you. The goons came to the tents that Honorable Modi and Honorable Karongo were in. So you cannot say that those charges had anything. So I want to say that if they invite us, we shall come. If they invite us at 7, we shall come. If they invite us at 8, we shall come, whatever day. But they must, and we have also said, as we are making our closing remarks to the DCI, we have told them that we are also public servants. They should also allow us to serve our constituents. We cannot spend our time here. We spent the whole day yesterday. We never went to Parliament. We spent the whole day today. We never went to Parliament. They want to invite us again on Monday or whatever day. When shall we work for our people? I don't think I have anything more meaningful to add. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes. Na niĩ nĩ ndarĩ mathiko-inĩ marĩa marĩ Bibilioni, na thutha ũcio mũtheri
tugicoka tugituika gukigwa andu mari atume ngwiciriria ati gutumwo matumitwo anake monekaga mena uru muno na hinda makinyire ni kwaria ndaragia nie na mwisho wa horo hindi nguyo imirire nie ngithara hamwe na aria angi na tugithie no thutha wa gwithara hindi no njititwo kwa DCI mokite makauga ati kwaria kuria ndaragia nyitite kamero ni andu ndahuraga na ite kwaria kuria ndaragia nyitite kamero ni ite ndoinangaga ngihuraga ngari kwaria kuria ndaragia na kamero ni kuhenania ndahenanagia handu ha manjite njuge uria kuhana nie ndoka ndakinya guku ngorire kwina thitanga cia kuga maundu maria ndekire na ngorio kana ni ndiretikania nao ati mathitanga iyo iho ndamera ngwiciria ndorire uguo ndaigua uru ndarigwo andu aya ndikuga marauga atia angikorwo ni ithu twahurirwo tugitengerio kuria uri twatengeririo macoke murigate mendo wahuranaga na ndamenya metereire njuge uria gwathire nigetha moe statement iyo macoke mamegarura utugira uguo ndamera inyue thiei mwike utuiria kana uthuthuria wanyu wona mwarikia akorwo ni murenda njoke ni ngucoka akorwo ni murenda guthitanga muthitange ni tugucemania igoti-ini o mundu arute uira wake na andu aria mari kuu thiini wa mathiko mau bibilioni othe moke aria mangihota marute uira no tutingihota thiini wa bururi witu gukorwo ati we wahurwo niwe uroka kwirwo ni uguthitangwo maundu ta maya monekaga ta uria murata wa kuiga haha hindi ya Moi mugatengerio mara mutire na thayu ni ngari cia thikirari kurukuru na thina uria munene menaguo ni ngumwira ni kuoneka mutwaranite na Rigathi wa Gachagua uria urari deputy president na niwe tureta deputy president wa andu ucio nge na wa guthukio wiho ucio wariho niwe wa andu no cio niwe uratuka uratuma tuhanga icio no akorwo ni magututindika ni undu wake ni meharirie gututindika kinya ndagika ya mwisho tondu tutikurekia haria ithue tui ruriri rwitu na community itu na region itu ni wega ateithikira uguo ona manjita ringi ni ngucoka menda kundwara igoti-ini ni ngucoka no ni ngucokeria andu ari muru ngatho muno wajara moire tu video tuingi muno turathiururuka na turie DCI kono mahote moe tu video tu twina mothio manake aria maikagia ite twina mothio manake aria matengeragia andu twina mothio manake aria mathia moete moko na iguru uguo ati ni mahotana twina mothio manake moimagaririe MP uria wikuo thaa ici ona he kamwe ngwiciria marekererio riu aroneka akiumagario ni anake acio makiugaga ithuĩ twĩ njamba no acio riu no maratuĩka ithuĩ nĩ ithuĩ twahuranire no acio nĩo free